Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another lesson. Now, today we're going to be talking about perimeter. Now, what is perimeter? Well, perimeter is the distance all the way around a 2D shape or figure. So, we have three ways of figuring out perimeter at the moment. The first way is when all the sides are labeled. Now, when all the sides are labeled, you just have to put everything together. Okay? So, our first side is 80 feet. Our second side is 80 feet. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to add each side one by one. So, 80 plus 80, 0 plus 0 is 0, 8 plus 8 is 16. So now I got to continue because perimeter is all the sides. So my next side is 65. 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 6 is 12. I'm going to have to regroup this one. So I'm going to move the 1 over to the hundredths place. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So at the moment, our perimeter is 225 feet. Now, I still have two more spots that I have to add on to this. The first one is 20. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 2 is 4. Now, we're just going to bring the 2 down. So far, our perimeter is 245. But we still need to add that 17 feet onto there. So let's go ahead and add that. 5 plus 7 is 12. We have to regroup, so that 1 is going to move to the 10 spot. So 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. Now we're just going to bring that 2 down. So after putting all these numbers together, because the perimeter is the distance all the way around the 2D shape or figure, our perimeter is 262 feet. That's whenever you have all sides labeled. You just put them all together and it'll give you the perimeter. Now, let's take a look at the next one. Whenever we have only two sides labeled. Excuse me. So, whenever two sides are labeled, here we go, we got a rectangle, right? Well, it's only giving us 18 and 12. What do we do about the other two sides? Well, that's easy because we know what one side is to a rectangle. The other side is exactly the same. So, right here, I would fill in the blanks. Since I know 18 is on this side, I know directly across from it, it's going to be 18 inches as well, right? So, same thing with this side, the 12. I know directly across from it, it's going to be the same size, so that's going to be 12 as well. Now, since we have all our sides labeled now, guess what we're going to do? That's right, we're going to put them all together because perimeter is the distance all the way around a 2D shape or figure. Now, I'm going to get in front for a little bit so I can write in these figures. So, we have 18 plus 18. Well, 8 plus 8 is 16. We got to regroup the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Well, we still got two more that we got to fill in. So, there's the first 12. 6 plus 2 is 8. 3 plus 1 is 4. So we still have one more. So that's 12. 2 plus 8 is 10. We have to regroup the 1 to the 10 spot. So now 1 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. So the perimeter to this rectangle is 60 inches. Remember, you always have to finish it out with what it's telling you. Like this one, it said feet. This one says inches. This one says inches. Okay? So you always have to fill it in with whatever it's telling you. Feet, inches, centimeters, whatnot. Okay? Now, we're going to go to our last way we could do this, which is when one side is labeled. Okay? So, right here, it's telling us that this side is 45 inches. Well, it's a square. What does the square tell you it is? That it's congruent all the way around. And what does congruent mean? That it's identical, it's the same, right? So if I have 45 inches right here and it's a square, I'm automatically gonna know that this side is 45 inches, this side is 45 inches, and this side is 45 inches. You see that? Because the square, all the sides are congruent. All the sides are same. Okay? So guess what I'm going to do with this now since I have all the sides filled in? That's right. I'm going to add them all together because perimeter is what? Is the distance all the way around the 2D shape or figure. So I'm going to go ahead and add 45 plus 45. 5 plus 5 is 10. We're going to regroup the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. So with two sides, our perimeter is 45. Right? So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to add 45 again. 5 plus 0 is 5. 4 plus 9 is 13. Well, we still have one more 45 that we have to put in there. So 5 plus 5 is 10. Regroup the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And that 1 just comes down. So our perimeter for this square is 180 inches. Again, don't forget, whatever it's telling us it is, that's how you have to finish off the perimeter with. Okay? So, those are 3 ways we can figure out the perimeter. Again, the perimeter is the distance all the way around a 2D shape or figure. You're just putting everything together. See? That's all I did is I put everything together. When you put everything together, you add it together. With the 2 sides, remember, rectangles are congruent on each side. So what it is on one side, it's the same on the other. Okay? Now a square, whenever one side is labeled, whatever that one side is, it's going to be the same all the way around because the square is congruent on all sides. It's the same on all sides. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and post a lesson for y'all. This was my lesson for the day. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. I'm always here for y'all. Thank you. Y'all have a good night.